All right, here we go.
Six Flags.
All right, and 3, 2.
45, 47.
Hey!
That's my show music, y'all. Welcome to the show. My name is MJ. If you don't know me, now you do. It's really that simple. I am sitting here with the lovely and talented and gorgeous Miss Precious, who goes by Dope Shots by Precious because she is a photographer and she gives you dope shots, which is on a period, okay?
Period.
Now, thank you so much for coming to the show. You are so lovely, darling.
Thank you.
You look great. Your face looks nice and fresh and natural. You look like you got into something before you got here. You got a kiss or a hug from somebody before you got here?
No kiss, no hug.
What is this glow? What is this glow?
Just so much love from God.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes.
Well, that's absolutely beautiful. You can't beat that.
No, you can't beat that.
Now, before we get into all of her business, like we do here, we got to do a hot topic because we always cover a hot topic, okay? So I just wanted to change it up. I normally do a hot topic based off of current events, but I wanted to switch it up for this particular show, and we're going to talk about fall festivals really quickly because the fall season is here. I'm not a big fan of winter because it's too goddamn cold, okay? But fall is like damn near perfect because you have some of your nice warm days, and then sometimes it gets a little cool where it's like it's not
not too hot, not too cold.
Right, it's like it's not right tonight. We can sit outside tonight. So fall, and then you have the great boots and the scarves, and it's just like fall has such good fashion with layering. I just love fall. Okay, but anyway, fall festivals. We have a few of them now. I mean, there's actually quite a few, but I'm gonna let you know about Atlanta Pride because I know that's one really big.
I worked there before.
You have? Mm-hmm. Did you like that?
Yeah, I worked with this company called Lemonade Mixology.
Okay.
So we got like best natural lemonade.
Really? Well, shout out to Lemonade Mixology.
Y'all need to go follow Lemonade Mixology. If the COVID wasn't going on, I would be over here at like every festival.
Now, was this a festival or was it an event or what was this?
It was
the actual Atlanta Pride.
Yeah.
So they was there as a vendor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, where's
our line be like way.
Was this one at the park? Because I know they normally
right
do it at Piedmont, right?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Well, that's what's up. So you've been to Atlanta Pride before? Is that like your first time going?
Oh no! I worked at it quite a few times. So.
Do you go for work or do you actually go as like
kind of both?
Really?
Kind of both. So like the way everything's set up, we have enough time to explore and
go
work
and network and mingle and bring some people back to the stand. That's
and
what's
it's
up.
a small black business.
Ooh, black owned.
Black owned.
We love black owned. I believe the Atlanta Pride Festival is going to be between the 9th and the 11th of October. So that's pretty close coming up.
Yeah.
You all go and check that out. Anyone who is, Atlanta Pride, even if you're not Pride, and if you just know someone who is Pride, it's all about togetherness. Absolutely, yes. It's all about support and togetherness. Check out the ATL Pride. There's also a pumpkin festival, which I believe is, like pumpkin patches and things of that nature.
So long.
I have not either, but I love, pumpkins, at least being able to go pick one.
I feel like a big kid when I do that. So
me and my child,
been a big kid yet, so
my
I need
niece
to
and
go
nephews,
back.
we actually paint the pumpkins sometimes. Every so often we go get
I'll
them
be
and paint
painting
them.
too funny. You be like, hold up, is that your actual facial expression? I'd be like,
I love it.
It might just be one of them.
If you haven't partaken in painting a pumpkin, I think it's a great thing to do with kids this year. Go to the pumpkin patch. If you don't have a pumpkin patch, some of your local churches actually will have pumpkins out in the front, and you can go grab them from there, if not the grocery store, whatever.
Yeah.
Paint the pumpkins. It's fun, okay?
Right.
Renaissance Festival is another fall festival. I love the Renaissance, and I love medieval times, and
I don't think I've been to that one.
Really? I haven't either. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been, but I want to go so bad.
That sounds fun.
I like
all the festivals. I like every festival.
I want to actually dress up in the Renaissance clothing. Like, I want to be like full-blown Renaissance. Okay. Walk through with the turkey leg and everything.
Okay.
I might even figure out how to, speak a little different. I want to be full-blown in. All right. If you want to look for more festivals, you can go to atlanta.net events. And they have plenty of events for the fall, plenty of events coming up for next year. So just check them out, okay? That's just a few right there off the bat, all right?
Okay.
That's it.
Y'all heard
topic. Y'all heard it.
For real.
Y'all heard it. Ooh, it's Precious. Now we're going to go ahead and get into you, boo, because you here and this is all about you today, okay?
Okay.
So you got to let us know who you are and tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right. Well, you know that I'm Precious. You know I'm dope.
Oh.
So we put it together. Dope shots by Precious. Okay, anywho, I am a photographer, videographer, and model.
Hey!
And I do have locations, aka Airbnb host.
Okay,
yes,
so you got your hands up and everything.
For you.
Now, where do you come from? Where do you originate from?
I'm originally from the DMV. If you don't know what the DMV stand for, most people don't out here.
Okay.
DC, Maryland, Virginia.
Period.
That's the metropolitan area. So it's not the motor vehicle department, none of that. So I don't know what everybody keep thinking I'm about to get a ID. I already have one of those. Right. Okay. So yeah, I've been here in Atlanta for 6 years now, and it's exciting.
That's great.
I just say the DMV raised me, but Atlanta pays me.
Hey.
That is my slogan.
Okay.
So.
Now, with you moving here, did you move here because of photography, or did that come a little later?
I was already a photographer. So before I moved to Atlanta, I was doing photography in the museums for little family portraits and stuff like that. So
you were actually an employee?
Yes, I was actually an employee. Yes.
Which museum was this?
I work at multiple ones.
Do you remember the most current one, or at least the last one? Was it in Maryland?
I think the African American Museum.
Okay.
I think that's the last one I was working at.
Now, how did you get into that? Like, how did you get a job in a museum?
I know how to
pictures.
I know how to persuade people, but it was
it has a whole company.
It's a whole company. Like, that job was nothing. And then I was like, when I finally moved to Atlanta, I was like, everybody a photographer. Why shouldn't I be? I mean, I already know I do photography, and I've just gotten better throughout the years, and then I just became dope.
Now, how did you get into photography?
That's how I did.
Really?
Yeah.
The museum?
Yeah, museum.
So I started. You apply to be a photographer, or you apply for a different position there?
No, I applied to be a photographer.
Okay.
I wanted to try something different. I'm always trying something different,
So before that, you had not actually did the photography. Mm-hmm. So what got you there? What made you pick up a camera? Like, what was it that said, you know what, I want to take a couple of pictures. I think I could do it.
I'm just very ambitious. I like doing different stuff. I don't like just having one skill. Mm-hmm. Like, at first, like my very first thing I did when I first started a whole music career, and then my modeling career and the photography, everything is just like a domino. I just kept going at it, different stuff.
Modeling probably helped push the photography?
It helps see eye to eye. I can see in front and behind the camera. So I know exactly I'm all about poses. I'm all about the angles. I'm all about everything of a picture. I'll zoom into the picture of somebody else and I'm like, it don't look right, then I'm like, you need to take that down. So that's how
perfectionist.
I am. Yes.
Now, why Atlanta? Why did you have to come here? There's California, there's New York, there's Texas, there's Milan.
I always wanted to come to Atlanta for a long time. I first came down here with my dad in 2010.
Okay.
And I was like, dang, I like this vibe.
Wow.
And then I just had an opportunity to come out here 2 years early. So I came out in 2014. I was a backup dancer for unknown artists. A lot of people don't know that. I was supposed to go to China for 6 months on tour. Didn't happen. So, hey, I chose my path, my career, and all that. And look at me now. Dope.
Now let's back it up. Let's talk about the modeling. How did you get into that?
Modeling, I just say modeling was something I already knew how to do.
So
I was already a model. It was all
you never
natural.
really grew up modeling and going to competitions and photos.
The only competition I did was I was in the Miss Teen pageant. I made it to the second round.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I made it to the second round. It was pretty cool. And then after that, I was like, I don't know. I tried the singing contest. I think the song I sung was Deborah Cox, Nobody's Supposed to Be Here.
Okay, you went there.
Yeah, I kind of went there a little too early.
She said, I'm finna hit him where it hurt, baby.
So, but I didn't make I didn't make the audition, so. It's cool though. Guess what? Guess what? I'm still dope.
You absolutely are, because you kept going. You kept doing something, you know?
Oh, yeah. Of course,
it didn't matter. But I'm sure you still sing, though, right?
I sing, rap, songwrite. I do it all. Like, I'm not... Artsy. Yes, I'm multi-talented. So, I don't just lead myself to one title. I'm not just a photographer. I'm not just a videographer. I'm not just a model. I do other stuff too as well. Because I want to expand my education on different fields. Like, because you land yourself on one field, then like, what else you gonna have something else to land on? Like, I even graduated from a technical school for administration, just to fall on something, just in case anything else wasn't gonna fall through. Because I'm going to Atlanta. I don't know nothing about Atlanta. I just know it though. So hey, and all the stars are here, so why not?
Now, did you move down here by yourself at that time?
Yeah, I moved down here with my son.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to live with the girl that I was going on tour with.
Okay.
With her family. And 6 months later, I just started to do my own thing, got my own place and everything just started escalating up and up and up. So
you wasn't afraid to move it? Not at all. Not
it
knowing anyone, no support, no family, no real friends around.
It was hard when you don't have no friends, no family. I had family, but like my folks was like on the south side at the time, like Union City, I think at the time. And I'm like, well, let me start fresh. Let me not know anybody. I'm in a new city. There's so many things to do. It was so quickly for me to find new friends.
So how did you find gigs? How did you find jobs? How did that happen for you?
Oh, well, let me tell you. I did was Craigslist. Everything for like 3-4 years straight, I did Craigslist.
Okay.
No one would ever think about doing Craigslist, or they too scared to do it. I was the only one that really did it and had gig after gig after gig. I was making money like left and right. This is when, before everybody posted everything on Facebook groups and stuff like that, they posted everything on Craigslist. So I started getting gigs like that. That's where I started at, Craigslist. And then just worked my way up. And when I finally worked my way from 6 months of trying to figure out if we were going to go on tour or not, to my first gig, my major gig was working at Tyler Perry Studios. So working at Tyler Perry Studios was dope.
It was a great experience.
Yeah, like I was there like a month.
Okay.
Yeah, I worked like with all 4 of the shows at the time.
You don't even networking, or is it kind of tricky? Because I know sometimes when you're on set and they have little rules and regulations at times, but
like I was able to move around. It was very chill. I'm still friends with a lot of people that's on set, like till this day.
That's great.
So
give us some current and future projects for Dope Shots by Precious.
Well, let's see. Current projects. I got some commercials coming up with some of my future clients. More music videos. Yes, I do music videos. So yeah, you come with a treatment, or I can come with a treatment. Whatever. Let's get it. Photography wise, I'm always shooting, so my camera is never too far away from me. I'll just say it like that. You see this beauty right here?
Sitting right next to it.
Yes,
like
right here.
Puppy.
Like a big baby.
So you started with photography, and then that opened up a door to videography.
Yep.
Now, most people will kind of stick with, photography. It's like, this is it. This is good for me. I'm good at this. I'm mastering that skill. What was it that for you that made you run into videography? Like, why wasn't photography enough? What made you want to take it a step further and do more visuals, moving visuals?
Well, I don't just have one skill. I just can't just sit there and say I'm just a photographer.
So it was nothing in particular that happened. It just kind of like,
I'm like, photography and video come hand in hand. I was like, why not learn something new?
Gotcha.
So I learned, I started doing video when I started recording interviews with Rolling Out 2 years ago. So that's how I really started getting into the video.
Did you stop for a while?
No, not really. I mean, I just started doing music videos this year, but I was always a person that record everybody's interviews or little commercials or something like that, little promos, or record a event or a performance and stuff like that. So I always done something with video for the last 2 years, but photography I've done for over 6 years. So
so video is still new for you. Are you learning all on your own, or do you have someone you're able to look up to and ask some questions and get some some tips and feedback from? Like, if you send them a snippet, like, hey, you think about this? Like, do you have any?
Yeah. I feel like everyone should have a mentor, regardless of like whatever you do, because it's always somebody who can give you more knowledge and teach you something that you don't know. And you can build off of that. Like literally, I'm building off of people that I literally call mentors. Like, I wouldn't be this dope if I ain't followed behind their path, but brand my own self, mold myself into who I am today. So, like literally, you need a mentor. Like,
now, when it comes to Miss Dope Shots by Precious,
yes, ma'am.
What is something people do and don't know about you? Because it seems like you're pretty much a tell-all and like an open book. So, what could possibly be something people don't know about you?
I'm very shy. You wouldn't even know I was shy. I'm very shy.
Y'all see this face?
I'm very quiet.
Zoom in. I'm just gonna zoom in.
I'm very quiet. Like, I'm totally stage shy. You wouldn't even think I was, but I just be sucking my confidence all the way up and be like, I got this. I know I am. I'm Precious. You know, Miss Precious.
Ooh.
Yes.
You heard that? Respect on her name.
Put some respect on my name.
Give us a 3 to 5 year plan for Dope Shots.
Well, Precious Studios coming soon.
Oh. Say word.
Precious. I can't tell you what the name of the studio yet, but Precious Studios is.
So you want to have your own spot, your own space to be in.
It's gonna be one of the biggest and dopest studios in Atlanta. Yep.
Now, is that within 3 to 5 years, 5 years max, 3 years max, or is it just within that realm?
Well, I could say maybe coming soon. It may be coming in a year or two. You just never know. And by the time 5 years hit, it's gonna be the dopest studio in Atlanta. So that's all I really gotta say.
Now, what are your plans for the studio? What do you want to do to make it a little different than just a regular photo shoot studio?
That's a secret. Just know that.
Give them something. Give them something.
It's a one-stop shop.
Okay.
Definitely. You wouldn't have to go anywhere. When I say you want to refer your friends and family to my studio, definitely.
So is it safe to say you're taking it even as far as like possibly having a rack of clothes there that the people can shift through for photo shoots?
Yep. Yep. I'm telling you, it's a one-stop shop.
Y'all heard that? You know how you get your shoot together, sometimes you get there, you might see a little jacket piece and it's like, ooh, I think that'd be dope for my shoot. That's a great idea.
You're
not getting that type of services everywhere. They're not gonna have a rack for you. You know, you're gonna have to hire stylists.
Believe me. When you come to the studio, you ain't gonna want to leave. You can be like, man,
just trying to shoot stuff all day.
I just want to be here because of the vibe. The
that
whole
is amazing.
vibe.
I love that. I love that. I'm sure you're gonna do it. You seem very, very persistent.
Yes.
And headstrong and ambitious.
Oh yes.
And you're gonna get it. Okay.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna say 2 to 3 years. How about that? Now, do you have any advice for anyone in your field? Like someone who's trying to start right now off the ground, what advice would you give them when it comes to being a photographer and videographer?
Well, my advice is master your craft first. You gotta master your craft. So, in order to be great in what you do or be dope, you gotta start baby steps. Work your way up. Like, I was never that dope. I'm gonna tell you right now, I was never that dope at the very beginning because I didn't know what I was doing, really, to be honest.
But you gotta definitely practice. Okay?
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect. You just gotta practice.
Yeah.
All right. So that is her advice for anyone who's starting on their own and trying to get out there. Don't be afraid, but practice, okay? Even if you're just practicing on yourself, even if you just grab a family member, hey, I need you to stand in this light. Lighting is very important as well.
Right.
Okay? Do some research. Do some studying.
Like me. Like makeup is like my sorriest skill ever. But I'm learning. I'm starting to get better and better. I can see old photos now and be like, okay, I'm getting better at this.
Please, we don't want to go into old photos. I hate looking at some old photos.
No, don't worry. My throwbacks is still the it. You know.
Talking about growth.
Yes.
Growth.
I see my growth. I look back at the first set of photos I've done when I first came here to now. I was like,
what do you see as a difference between your first set of photos and now? Is it quality-wise? Is it pixel? Is it sharpness, contrast? Like, what is it? Like,
all
what
the
difference?
above.
Really?
Really, it's like, I was like, man, I took this photo, and then when I scroll in, I was like, hold up, that wasn't even too focused. I'm like, nah. I don't even know why I sent that photo to you. I'm sorry at that time.
But
it wasn't like it wasn't bad. You could still see it, but
you just
when you
see
really
some
see
of
the
the
details, you can see.
You see where you at now versus where you were. So you see like.
Yeah, I'm all about angles now. I'm all about angles.
That's great.
I'm like, especially dealing with female models. They were like, oh, can I have my backside look like this? I'm like, all right, boom, boom, boom. Precious. Oh my god. Oh my god. So. Oh my god.
Do you work more with females, males, or is it pretty co-ed?
I work with a lot of females, but I work with males as well. All the way from clothes to nude.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I saw you post something a little while ago where you were trying to assist OnlyFans creators, and you said you was going to shoot their stuff all day long. Whatever they wanted to shoot, you was willing to shoot it.
Yeah.
What gave you that idea?
Hey, I shoot everything. I have no problem. I'm not scared to shoot anything.
Did someone come to you, or it was your idea? You just was like, let me just,
Ain't nobody come to me. It was just something that, believe me, if you're a photographer, videographer, there's nothing you really can't do. Except for men. You can't, men don't really shoot. Other men, nude. Okay, you get that. But me, I'm open, shoot everybody. I'm not afraid. So like it took many years to build this confidence up and really get to where I'm at right now. So
now, were you actually able to do a shoot with the OnlyFans creator? Did you actually get a chance to do that?
Not yet.
Okay, somebody need to hit her up.
Yeah.
I don't know how many OnlyFans accounts is out there, and I know y'all got tired of shooting y'all own stuff and sitting y'all stuff up on a tripod. Hit her up. She can get your angle. She can zoom in close on it. I'm telling you. She can even edit. Oh, you know that?
Yeah.
She edits.
Like y'all can zoom in, right? Like before I even send a photo to you, I get to zooming in and make sure whatever is wrong with this photo, the lights, or you need some sharpness to it, you need something blurred out, you need whatever.
And
I got you.
For the females, not to cut you off, but I want to add this for you because, again, she stated she models, so she knows what to look for through the lens and outside of the lens. If you get what I'm saying, okay?
Right.
So that means she knows to give direction. She knows poses is gonna look best, lighting as well, because she's been on both sides of the lens.
Yep.
Y'all like that?
Both sides of the lens.
Both sides of the lens.
Both, yeah.
Give us a strength and a weakness for yourself.
Photography is my strength. Video is my weakness. But for now, I say it like that. Oh. Yeah.
You got a hotline, huh?
I know, right?
Somebody trying to get in touch with her. All right. Now, I want you to give us advice for your younger self when you first got into this. Rather, it's the photography, videography, modeling, all of it.
Never give up. That was my thing. I was like, I used to have no confidence back in the day. You wouldn't believe I was just the most quietest person ever. But now, like I just said, never give up, because I want to be like that person in the next year or two or sooner.
I want to
tap
into that really quick. You said you didn't have the most confidence when you were younger. What changed? How did you get there?
Growth. It was just growth and having certain friends to really like guide me through like that stage in my life where like no one really knows about and stuff like that. But I'm glad. I thank everyone that helped me get where I'm at right now.
That's what's up.
Literally, my confidence is like, hey, y'all can't tell me nothing. I already know who I am. I know what I do. I know what I like, what I don't like. Hey, I'm dope.
We need to see who these friends are because the way you just.
Oh, ain't that many friends? My circle still
They must
small.
have came with a couple of books and threw them at you like, get yours together, sis.
Hey, they kind of had to sit me down like, hey, yeah, we need to talk.
That's okay. And I'm glad you said you're thankful and be thankful for that because there are a lot of women out here who aren't blessed to be able to go up under a strong woman's wing.
Right.
And be taught some things, you know what I mean? And not just see the streets and see, things that they're not supposed to see.
Right.
So it is good that someone saw something in you. They probably saw some of them in you.
Yeah.
And they wanted to break some of those habits.
Yeah.
So that's what's up. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Now, how do you set yourself apart in this particular business from everybody else, from the men and the women and the big companies and the little companies? How is Dope Shots by Precious different from everybody else?
Well, I don't compare myself to no one. That's the first thing.
That's a start.
That's the first thing. First off, we all got something unique about our talents. So my uniqueness is that I'm dope. I love creating dope images. So I don't even say I'm comparing myself to anybody because for what?
You just give off a great vibe.
That vibe.
She just gives something that you just can't get everywhere.
Right.
Okay?
Like when you shoot with me, you feel comfortable. I make you feel very comfortable. Like especially when people just want to do news and stuff like that, I make you feel comfortable in it. Like every shoot you shoot with me, you gonna want to come back. Believe me. I haven't had a 9-to-5 job in 4 years.
Oh wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
And continuing. So that should tell you a lot. I've been referred by so many people. I don't even ask people to do a shoot. They come to me. That's how dope I am now. So I'm not here to brag. It's just.
But no, you gotta toot your own horn.
Just know that
it
took a minute to do.
Yeah. Because again, like you said, it took a minute. It took you a while to get where you are. So you should be proud and you should, praise your own pond. I think that's what my mom said. It's a sad frog who doesn't praise his own pond. Okay, right. You got to shine some light on yourself sometimes. There's a difference between being confident and being cocky. All right.
Right.
She's very humble still, but she knows her worth and she knows she's
I
good.
know my worth.
Okay. Now y'all need to book her. Period.
ASAP.
Now give us the best career advice that was ever given to you. Have you even received any?
Yeah. 2 years ago, someone sat me down and told me, shut up. Told me to shut up. Literally, shut up and listen. And I was like, first off, who was you talking to? I'm like,
that's the quickest way to get out, but you listen.
Right. This time I said, you know what, let me listen what he has to say. So he told me, listen to The Secret. That's where I started. Manifestation. I mean, I didn't know nothing about the law of attraction, none of that. But once I was introduced to it, man, you can't believe how many doors was open, how many people I've seen, talked to, big celebrities. Like, I never thought I was going to be in this position before I came to Atlanta. I was like, I always wanted to be around celebrities. I always wanted to do this, do that. Everything I've just about manifest has came true. Everything. Like I said, I wanted to be in a magazine. I want to be published model. I want to be this. I want to be that. Everything I've done is done.
It's done.
It's done. Like, hey, I have people to tell you how dope I am.
Oh.
Yes. Like this one right here. Like this one right here.
She is dope though. She really is. Okay. I've actually seen her work. So I've been in the midst. Right. I've been in the midst of her work. So I can vouch. Okay. Now, what makes you so passionate about it? You know, it's just kind of always been there from your younger, tender years. But what's the passion? What drives you? What makes you say, I can't stop doing it? I can't stop. Like, you just can't wake up tomorrow and be like, I'm done with the camera, I'm putting it away. What's the passion?
I just love seeing people smile off my work.
Aww.
It's like, the reason why I came with the word dope shots is because that's all I ever heard was man, these shots are dope.
Mm.
And I was like, you know what? Well,
Y'all
what's
so
up?
good.
There's dope shots
So
right
y'all
here.
named her. The people named
Y'all
her.
named me.
How you named by the people? That's
I
tough.
know, right?
Damn, sis. The people named her. Dope Shots by Precious. Now,
So,
was there anyone or something that influenced you to lead this way and start doing photography once you started doing it? Or like was it a video? Was it a model? Was it a magazine? Was it something that sparked your interest from early on that even got the door open? Like what initially opened that door? Who or what?
it wasn't nobody that actually influenced me to do it. It was just, it was fun. Like, I turned photography from a hobby to a career. Like, I was like, oh, let me just shoot. Hey, I just wanted to get in the clubs. And then, like, when things started to really elevate to the top, I was like, man, I'm at Rolling Out? I was like, what? This is one of the biggest magazines in Atlanta. Come on now. I'm working with all types of people. Taraji P. Henson and I got a couple of different times I've seen her, hugged her, talked with her and stuff like that. So
I love Taraji. She's from DMV too.
Yeah.
She's
yeah,
so
you
dope.
know.
Okay, that's my boo. So, photography, photo shoots, videography, treatments, modeling, singing, rapping. Is it songwriting as well?
Yes, of course.
Writing treatments.
Yes.
I'm just trying to throw out the list here, baby, because you do so much. I don't want to forget nothing. Did I forget anything?
Right. I just know I just do it all. I just do it all.
Do it all. Now, do you remember your first camera?
Yes.
What camera was it?
The Nikon D3300.
Really? So the first time you ever did a photo shoot, you didn't go in there with a souped up iPhone. You actually had a nice piece.
Actually bought a camera off of eBay and did my thing.
Now, did you know much about the camera at that time, or was it all learning? You didn't know much about any of the little settings and all. You know, like, look, all of this stuff is just like, it's like science up here for some people. So you literally had to learn and go through each thing. Now, what would this be?
Exposure.
This is exposure.
Yes.
What is exposure for those who are not familiar with photography?
So, exposure. You see these lights right now. When you turn the lights down, it'll start getting dark. Turn the exposure up, it'll get very, very bright.
So the best way to remember exposure is light.
Yes,
exposed.
light. Yes, exposed to light.
All right, I love that. Now, what I would like to do, if it's okay with you, I'd like to be your muse.
Okay.
And let the people see you in action, in a sense. So I'm gonna pretend as if I don't model, because I do. I'm gonna pretend as if I don't, and I want you to treat me as a virgin coming to your studio, and you have to give me direction. Like this is all you. Okay?
All right.
All right. So we'll just do it right here in this little area here. Now what should I do? Should I sit? Should I stand? I don't know what to do,
I'm gonna
darling.
get you a headshot. You can sit
Oh,
right
you
here.
gonna do a headshot?
So
Okay.
you're gonna sit right there at the corner.
Okay, so I'm gonna sit at the corner.
All right. Hold on 1 second. All right, right now, what I'm doing, I have this on manual mode. This is a 35 1.8. I'm making sure that the picture is actually like super clear, because if you don't know how to shoot in manual mode, then your photo is not going to be perfect. It's going to be blurry. I'm telling you. Like,
What's manual mode?
So manual mode, you know, everybody, just like a car, auto, you know, the car can drive at any speed, but when you do manual, you gotta shift the gear. So that's just like manual.
So with
on the
this
camera.
manual setting, you
you
gotta
gotta
do
literally
extra more
do extra
to get
work.
this great picture.
Yeah.
But with the auto, it'll automatically
automatically adjust to everything. But when you do manual, you
now,
gotta
do you
make
prefer
sure.
manual? Or do you prefer auto?
So I shoot auto half the time, but when I'm doing video, that's when I shoot in manual mode. That's the best thing you need to do.
Now, would this particular device be okay to shoot for videos?
Yeah.
Really?
Sony. Yeah. Sony.
Oh my goodness.
That's why I end up getting a Sony camera.
So you would recommend Sony?
Yes.
For a beginner? What would you recommend for a beginner?
For video, you can go for Canon or if you really want to start out on something, you're not really trying to do like video. You just want to practice. You can always grab a Nikon and learn the photos and video. They both got different modes. It's just the Sony is way more better for video, and certain Canons, higher the price, the better the quality. That's what I say.
This is a really nice camera here. How much would that run for? I don't put all your business out there.
It's like a stack. Yeah.
I won't be getting one. But I love it. I love it. Thank you for that example. You all, please contact Dope Shots by Precious. She's got so many services to offer you. I'm sure once you get in conversation with her, she'll be able to tell you way more depending on what it is that you need and what it is that you're looking for, okay? So again, photography, model, videography, video treatments, songwriter, singer. You just do your rapping too?
Yes.
All right. Now, I want to get into the spotlights of the day. It's where we shine the light on another female who is doing her thing, okay? I want to give the spotlight to Chef 911. All right, this lovely lady has her own seasoning. It's an all-purpose seasoning. So all-purpose is going to have like your lemon pepper and your garlic and your salt and your pepper. And she also has a sprinkle of love in her seasonings. You can go to Instagram at Chef, 9, 11 spelled out, Chef 911. And she has the link in the bio so you can go and shop for the seasonings. I'm telling you. And then if you see her pictures, you might even want to get a plate from her, or at least make her make you a plate or something, because the way she does it with her seasonings and her cooking, and it's just like, oh my God.
She making me hungry right now.
Yeah. Chef 911, I'm still waiting on my invite for dinner, boo. So that is the spotlight for the day. Chef 911, all-purpose seasoning. Make sure y'all get in touch with her and get your seasonings, because y'all know we like to cook. Don't listen to Cardi B, okay? We cook and we clean.
Yes.
And I still don't have a ring. Don't let this fool you, all right? I just wear this for fun.
Yeah.
Now we have a vocabulary word for the day. It's called enhance, which is to heighten and increase, okay? That's what I did with my eyebrows. I enhanced them with a little makeup. And that's what I did with my eyelashes. I enhanced them with the lashes today. So that is your vocabulary word of the day, enhance. Now before we wrap this show up, we're going to do a bowl of questions.
Oh, bowl of questions. Okay.
Don't break my leg. Oh, you're the only one who want to pick up the whole bowl.
Oh, my bad. I'm just different. I'm sorry.
Extra.
I'm extra different.
Yeah, there we go. Right. Get one.
All right. Would you rather have 3 feet or 3 hands? 3 hands.
What?
I do too much.
Hand.
I need that extra hand.
All right.
Can't find an assistant. Well, I just need an extra hand.
There you go.
Jeez.
Now, if you were an ice cream flavor, which one would you be?
Salted caramel.
Really?
Yes.
So you a little sweet and salty?
Yes.
Nah, I believe it too. Watch out for that one. Would you rather be the opposite gender for one day or be an animal for one day?
I want to be a puppy. I want to be a puppy.
Why a puppy?
I love puppies.
Nobody ever wants to be the opposite gender.
Oh, for a day.
For a day, but you got.
I would love to.
Look now.
If I was a boy. You know how that Sierra did though.
Sierra did hit it on the head though with
yes.
that if I were a boy, because it's like, you know what? I think I'd have a great time being the man for like at least a week.
I
don't think a day is long enough, because it's gonna take a couple days to get used to the Johnson.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to operate that thing. Especially since y'all say it has a mind of its own. And I wake up in the morning to pee, and I'm gonna need a couple of days on that. Yeah. So I think I need at least a week so I can, Like really, get my dude juices
Yeah.
What the hell is dude juices? Just making up shit. All right. Would you rather have 6 failed marriages or never get married? Damn.
For 5,000, never get married. 6 failed
So you don't want to
marriages.
experience love at all? Who's to say
Who the
that with
heck
those
wants
6
to
you
spend
loved them?
6 terrible marriages in their life? I want just one
Terrible marriage? Oh.
I didn't finish. I just want one marriage
Just
that's
one
gonna
marriage.
last forever.
Aww.
So when I finally
Have you ever been engaged?
No. I've never been engaged. Everybody thought I was engaged. Everybody thought I was married. Everybody thought I was in a relationship. No.
Have you ever been close to an engagement?
No.
Oh, come on, guys. She's dope.
No.
What's wrong with y'all?
It's not even that.
You should even shoot your photos naked.
Whoa. No story.
All right, last one. Would you rather know how you are going to die or when? Would you rather know how or would you rather know when?
I'd rather know when, so I can be prepared.
Live your days to the fullest.
Hey, exactly. Sheesh, you talking about the next day. I'm like, well, I got a lot of stuff I need to do. I need a lot of apologies. I need to apologize to people. I need to tell them I love them. Man, the list gonna go on and on and on. So I'd rather know when instead of how am I
out of nowhere and you're
right.
Done.
No.
So even if you knew, like someone came to you, you was walking out of the studio, you're done with the interview, and they came to you and said, you have until tomorrow. What are you doing?
Well, I'm going down that list of I love you, I love you, I love you. Just know that I love you, and it's gonna keep going and going. I'm gonna be apologizing to whoever I might have upset, or whatever the case may be, or we ain't
Trying
friends
to right some
no more.
wrongs.
I'm just trying to
Maybe you
rewrite
should do
the
that
wrong.
now. Don't wait until you get your ticket.
Well, I don't think I really came across too many people, so it ain't that hard. That can go in a day. I don't have many enemies.
Do you have a quote or a mantra, something that you go by, something that helps give you light and love and lifts you up every day, or when you're going through something rough?
I'd say never give up. If you give up, somebody else is going to take your place.
Yeah. As simple as that. Never give up, because once you give up, somebody's going to take your place. You remember how you get up and you come back to somebody in your seat and then they say to you, you meet, you lose your seat?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's pretty much what happened when you gave up.
Yeah.
You gave up your spot to somebody else who's been working just as hard, okay? Give them your handles one more time, baby. Let them know where they can find you, how they can get you, how you can get booked.
All right. Y'all know, this your girl, Miss Precious. My IG is Dope Shots by Precious. Yeah. Ain't no Z in it, all S. So Dope Shots by Precious. I don't know if she know what she doing with this. That's a big baby right there. So yeah, y'all definitely follow me. I do follow back. So
following back is much love, okay? I'll follow back too.
Love.
Anybody right now on her IG that wants to follow me, Moments with MJ, please follow me. I'll follow back. I'm so much love. I'm telling you, I'm super cool, okay?
You know how Pretty B said it. Follow me.
So thank you all so much for tuning in. I also want to thank my sponsors for the show, Lucky 13. Love you. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share, okay? It's Moments with MJ. I am MJ. If you don't know me, now you do. This is Dope Shots by Precious. Y'all make sure y'all check her out, follow her, book her. She is amazing for a lot of things.
She's amazing too, so y'all need to do an interview with her.
Y'all do. Y'all heard what she said, okay? Do an interview with me, all right?
Y'all heard me. Y'all heard her. So you understand.
And on that note, keep a positive thought, because a positive thought cannot be denied.
Hey!
Peace.
Mwah!